Hello there. Hi. Welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome to this, the 11th of August 2026. Hopefully you're doing well today. We are back today to potentially finish up ReStory Chill Electronics Repairs. Also, I am trying out a new green screen background removal thing, so if it looks a little different, I do know that. But we're going to try this out for today. It was giving me issues yesterday, so I'm trying out something new. We'll see if this works, and how it works. I'll review it. So you might notice my microphone like go in and out of existence as I turn my head on occasion, like that. But we'll try this. We'll try this. I've been having some problems with my green screen. I'm trying to do a different lighting setup so my light is not as bright on me, but by doing that, it causes the green screen to be weird, and I don't know. I'm trying to figure some stuff out to make streaming a bit easier on me so that I can continue making more content, or at least better content. But in doing so, it's been messing with my setup a little bit, so I'm trying to try different avenues of other things to hopefully alleviate that. So, we're trying a new green screening background removal technique. As you can see, I kind of have this weird green halo now, but better that than, uh, than, weird staticky removal of myself. So, but anyways, we'll try this for now. What else was I going to say? But yeah, I think we're coming up to the end of this, this game. Like I said, I don't think we're going to 100% it on stream or anything, but I probably will do that like off stream, because there's a lot of the achievements that are like, just do this thing over and over and over again. So obviously those kinds of achievements I can do off stream, but everything else I will try my best to do on stream. There are two endings. I don't know if you can get both endings in one playthrough, but we'll see what we can do. But yeah, after this, I'm not sure what we'll play. I'll take a look at what I have. We don't have too many releases. This month, at least not that I saw. But next month is going to be jam-packed. And October obviously will be very busy as well. So we got basically we got a little bit of a reprieve this month, and then 2 months of just jam-packed stuff. So we'll go from there. And if you haven't noticed, the past couple days I have upgraded to a big old jug of water instead of our normal thing of water. So if you see me chugging from the jug, it is our new form of hydration, because I'm trying to stay even more hydrated than before, in hopes that it'll make me feel just a little bit better. But that being said, let's just go ahead and jump into the game. Don't really have much else to discuss. Let me double check, make sure everything is working properly. Looks like vertical streaming, horizontal streaming looks good. Captions are working. Everything looks good on this end. Looks good there too as well. Let's get the game loaded. And like I said, I'll probably check back on the stream and just make sure this background green screening technique works out. But yeah, just trying something new in hopes that it just makes it easier for me. Because again, the idea is I want less light in my face, so that way I'm not straining my eyes as much. And I can do potentially more streams or longer streams. And you guys can get better content overall. Alright, So we've got these two phones going out. I think we were going to end the day, but I do want to do a couple things. I want to see... we need to get a few things. We need to get stickers. How many sets of stickers are there? I don't know if you buy one set, if that's just all you need, or if you have to replenish stickers over time. I'm guessing you have to replenish them. We also need to get a decoration. Oh, they got a Sims thing. I thought we got wall paint, but that doesn't count as a decoration. Okay. Alright, I think we go... Let's go with the Sims thing. Those are for achievements. Okay. We do have to get all the licenses, including this one for an achievement. This is actually... Getting all the license and this one is actually two separate achievements. Looks like... Is YouTube lagging? Okay. This is what I was worried about. Is that... Is that the background thing may use too much CPU. I'll have to keep an eye on it. Hmm. So, I don't know. It looks fine. We'll keep an eye on it. Also, something I need to do is check emails. Ah, apply stickers is a thing that we need to do. Okay, so let's accept that order. Another thing we need to get is a ultrasonic bath. So let's go ahead and get that. We needed both of those for an achievement. So, okay, this day is about to start anyways. So let's... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I think this green screen method is using too much of our webcam capabilities. Can I do this maybe? Does that work? Okay, let's try that and see if that's any better. I might have to... No, that's using even more. Yeah. Alright, give me a second. We might have to go to the old green screen method, because this seems to be taking way too much CPU and it's causing our YouTube stream to lag. We'll give it a second. Hey Void, how you doing? Sorry, we're doing some troubleshooting. Our YouTube stream is having issues. Okay. Let's try this and see. Yeah, as soon as I start the game up, it's too much. Yep, okay. I think we're gonna have to go back to our old way of doing green screening, unfortunately. Oh well. I tried. Why is this not working now? Give me just a second, I've got to do this. Okay. That seems... Oh, it's still a little staticky. Okay, that seems good. At least good enough for now. I'll have to... Just need to remember to plug... Oh, were you having network issues? Is that what was going on earlier? Okay. I saw you were having some issue. I jumped in. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That seems better. Thank you for your help. See. Face looks painfully familiar. Are you sure we've never met before? Oh, no, not really. Must be a coincidence. This place called me somehow. I've been looking for clues several days already. When I saw your shop, I couldn't resist the urge. News reported a repair shop recently. Saw it on the TV. Probably right. Sorry. Thank you for your help. Okay, there we go. That's Ada. Okay, sorry. I'm just checking YouTube. I don't know why. So it looks like the vertical stream is fine, but the horizontal stream is having issues. I'm not sure why. Hmm. Hopefully it'll fix itself. What did you do differently? I changed the background removal from green screen to a different kind of background removal. And that was basically it. Okay, it looks like it's fixed. It just took it a while. And I think that was just creating too much of a chokehold, so... Gonna put our Sims plumb bob. Okay, so this is a cleaning station. Okay, put that. Okay, so this is something for money. What about this? That's also something for money. Okay, yeah, I fixed it. I think so, or OBS being weird. Okay, so we're gonna do the trick here. You like remove... Oh, hi. Take my radio and fix it. I'll give it to the courier. He might find it useful to organize some kind of concert. Who knows? Pull something off. Skeptical. Well, courier spears it with a concert. I'm stuck cleaning up everything you broke. Fixing relationships between people way more complicated. Turning a few screws. You figure out what's happening. Half the shops are empty now. People are leaving in droves. At least Sakamoto won't be a problem anymore. What do you do, Sakamoto? Came to an agreement. What else? These aren't toys. This isn't a movie. If you stick your nose in other people's participants, nothing happened. Who asked you to send that kid off somewhere? Even if it is Kyoko. She's not your kid. And who accepts offers from a child anyway? Fix my radio. I'll be back for it. Alright. Go to the camera cord. My mic muted for some reason. It was annoying. Yeah, tech issues seem to be the order of the day, apparently. Oh, that's broken. Okay. I found the easiest way to do this is if you take like a single screw out of these things, you can turn them into boxes and they take up less space. See? Much easier that way. Alright, so, was this the thing that, yeah, I'm gonna say this is an order. They wanted us to clean and apply a sticker. Okay, so let's try our new cleaning thing. I think it says that it can hold 3 things, so... Oh, that thing takes up an unreasonable amount of space. Really? Only one thing was dirty in this godforsaken thing? Really? Okay. How long does this take? 30 seconds? Okay. Sure. Yeah, okay. So that new green screen method is not going to work, unfortunately. It just takes too much hardware. Well, I tried. This my current method is fine. Put that in. Okay. Apply stickers. Stickers. Does it matter? Red race car. Blue race car. Okay, you got race cars. Good for you. Okay, what's wrong with your... Clean. Let's see if it's the goddamn volume knob. Okay, do we have one of those? We do. We don't have a casing, though. do have one of those, though. So we need a casing. I think it's one of these, right? No. I believe it's a casing, right? Yep, casing. Okay. Put that back on. This casing, battery, volume. Wait, where's the antenna? Oh, did the antenna need to be cleaned? Is that what it was? I think so. OBS was being weird. Then I plugged in the internet. It wiggled my camera cord, so I had to reset it. Then the mic is muted. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Forget this thing, dude. Just let me clean it myself. I think this will be useful when we have like multiple parts to clean. So like it can do like 3 parts, but like right now it's okay, what do you want? Everything's falling apart. Kaido's gone missing. People are selling their shops. Mysterious corporation buying everyone out and putting Mega Mall. The search started when you showed up. The old master's gone missing, and suddenly here you are. Notice that you haven't had any new customers for a long time. Streets getting emptier. They're buying everyone out and driving anyone. Better offer to buy your repair shop, and at a crazy price. Now there's no negotiating. Corporation's gonna buy up the whole area, shop by shop, demolish everything. Any means necessary. I don't like this at all. Go ahead and start that then. Yeah, I guess the next one is faster. It's just quicker for us to clean these things, dude. Screen. Sell that. Okay, let's see what's wrong with this laptop. Like for bigger pieces like this, like if you see, I've got something for you here with my manager's Blueberry. Have a charity gig next week. Main tool, the trade is broken. Party full swing, everyone's dancing, ladies hits, taking some notes on his phone. It's party broke. Can you believe this working? Tried to pull him to the dance floor, lighting overdid slightly. Lost his phone back then, only found it was cleaning the venue next day. Poor thing felt the weight of 1,000 feet. Alright. Steam and looking at the phone, realized it was the only one who could save me, or else he'd be nagging me about it for the rest of my life. Okay, well, we don't have the things we need for that, unfortunately. Okay, I need to take the keyboard off. Isn't there? Go in there, turn that on. Take that out. Take this screw off. Take that screw off. Okay, all of those are done. I know there's another screw around here somewhere. There it is. Take that thing off. That off. That off. Okay. All those are clean. No, not that piece. That piece. Then this piece. This piece. Yep. No. Can I glitch this piece again? No? Okay. Okay, do that. That piece, okay, that's what I thought. That goes there. Oh, so there's a piece that goes in the side. That goes there. Then the keyboard. Then the thing next to the keyboard. Oh, I was like, I think I'm missing pieces. That's because they're in the washer. Where'd that piece go? Okay, perfect. And that is a good chunk of money right there. Okay, that one needs a new bumper. You serious? We don't have a bumper? Okay. Here's a new camera thing. Okay, how many of those pieces do we have? We have one of those. We have a new camera. Faceplate's fine. We don't have a button. That's fine. We have a new metal frame. Okay, at this point I should just clean this myself. Metal piece, I'm pretty sure we have one of those. Yep. Screen. And then this is just... yeah, but this is gonna have to be soldered. Oh, now I got the achievement for the soldering iron. Okay, so there was a glitch. with the soldering iron. Okay, so I need a bumper and a joystick. Joystick. Where'd the bumper go? Bumper. Bumper. Joystick. Metal plate. Oh, can't put that on. I gotta put on that metal plate. Then the buttons. Then the bumper. Then the front. Then the back. Oh no, I gotta do the camera. I was like, why can't I put on the back? I have to do the camera first. Then the frame. Then the back. Then batteries, back, bumper, make some cash. Okay, we're trying to save up to get the last bit of our that in there. Licenses. What is holding this thing in place? Oh, this thing is. 2. 3. Turn that on. Let that wash. And we legitimately can't put anything. Yeah, we definitely need the upgraded one of those. Okay, so let's look at our things. We have 290. Let's go ahead and get the blueberry, because that's what we need for the quest anyways. And all that. I don't know if I can click off while that's washing, so... Circuit board. Oh, contacts need soldering. See, that's the problem, is like, you still have to solder this even after it cleans it, so I don't know if this is really worth... I wonder if there's a thing to buy all equipment. I didn't see one, I don't think. Achievement. Okay. Pan. Does this thing not go there? What am I missing? Oh, this give me this cable? No? That cable. Then this? Okay, what the hell? Pretty sure this thing goes on there. Must be missing a screw or something. Because that goes on there. What am I missing? Yeah, it's DVD. Why is this not working? Oh, it was backwards. Okay. Then this one. Okay. Then that. Then that. Okay. I had them backwards. I'm like, what is going on? I know that goes on that spot. Okay, put that on until I do. Okay, those screws are in place, so then we can do this. Okay. These won't sell till tomorrow anyways. Let's do the PSP. Okay, game is cracked. That's fine. We have a game. That is the disk drive, I think, which we do not have. So game, lid. Battery. We have one of those. We do. Front panel. We do have a display. That's workable. What kind of board is that? I think that's the motherboard. It is, okay. That works. Okay, that needs to be cleaned. That needs to be cleaned. Okay, turn that on. How's that going while we look for this disk thing? Where is it? There it is. Not disk lid, disk drive. Okay, so while that's doing that, push that back. Oh, it's still gotta be soldered. What about this one? Yep, also gotta be soldered. Okay, all that's good. We just need to wait a little bit for that, so. Yeah, let's put batteries in a washing thing, that makes sense. Screen off. That thing off. Buttons. Turn that on because it can only handle 3. I believe the other one can handle 6. Take these off. Cartridge thing is fine. So far, so good. Clean batteries. Okay, so, yep, this is good to sell as soon as we get it re-put together. To add action, that thing, speaker, door, cover, covers. Someone's standing here? I didn't hear the bell chime. No, it's a bill. Okay. Where'd that... Yeah, there it is. Where did that drive go? Disk drive. Perfect. Okay. We gotta put this and this, then the metal one, then that one, then that one, then the screen and a screen cover. Battery cover, door, and game. Electricity. Okay, now we have the B. Oh, you can put it underneath. Okay. Interesting. Very curious why they let you do that. Okay, so we can do that now. What does that last license cost? $191. Okay. Okay, so the last license is $1 million, which we're not getting anytime soon. Okay, we also need to check. Says this works, so let's hope that is the case. Okay, no more can fit in there, that's fine. We'll do this one by hand. Okay. Not bad. Come on. Battery. I think I gotta put the keyboard in there so it screws in, and then I can do the battery. Screen. Okay, so that's actually not that hard to do. And that just made us a chunk of cash. Which we will then use to fix this phone. Repair and clean. Okay, so the front of it's broken. That's broken. That's broke. Jesus Christ. Is there any part of this that's not broken? That's broken. That's broken. At this point, I just need a brand new one. Battery's broken. Case is broken. Okay, the only thing that's not broken is the board. At this point, I just need a new phone, which I think is that thing I just sold. Box of parts. Box of parts. Okay, dirty, dirty, dirty. Turn that on. Okay, so I think we have a phone that has all working parts, which I think that was the intention, is that there's always going to be one in the marketplace that's just all working parts. Because, man, that other phone does not have a single working part, except this circuit board. Alright. Gotta put the screen in first, then the keyboard. To put the battery in, to put the battery thing on, to put that screen on, put the front cover on. Yep. There we go.
Wow.
Like I said, you're a real wizard. The phone's like new, still in Concert Games. Concert is gonna save Akiba, you'll see. The whole city will hear our tunes. Gonna tell each and every citizen of Tokyo that we, the Akiba Bros, are very much against these mega malls in our hood. Rock will prevail. Capitalism will not take our freedom. Hope we gather enough money to get the equipment we need. Okay. I need to find a job that has me do everything. Clean update firmware. Not too bad. It's like a clean job. Clean repair paint. Clean. Clean update firmware. Clean. Just gotta clean this, but dear Lord, the screws. Someone's here. Two, three, clean. Okay, that's what I thought. Put that back on, put that back on, put that back on, that back on, that back on. Who's here? I have an odor here. Can you unlock to something? There's a password in there. I'm sure it's mine. I found it in my backpack. I moved to a new hotel. Staff recognized me. They gave me this backpack, said that I had actually left it in there. Promised to pick it up later. I can't remember. I asked him to tell her more. Got too scared to push him further, seemed rather unfriendly. Feels like I'm not welcome anyway. The air rings with tension. Local businesses here closing down, the gangs at every corner. Heard someone got attacked last night. I know that there are programs that can give you access data. So no one knowledgeable about this stuff. I'll just let you do your thing. Oh, interesting. So the parts that are in here stay in here. Okay. That needs soldering, of course it does. Even if you switch... No, I need to do that. I'm gonna screw all of this in. Oh, we haven't done one of these before. Just doing this to make boxes of the orders. Again, this is like the easiest way to store them. Wow, I didn't realize we did so many Nintendo BS's. We haven't even actually done one of those before. Alright. Start with this one, I guess. Drop that off to clean. That off to clean. Feels like there should be, yeah, like a pen or something I can remove. That's clean. Okay, give me the screen, please. Thank you. Gotta wait for this to finish. I think this takes less time if you get the higher end one. Oh, no, contacts need soldering. Do that, and that, and then this, and that. Then we can do this, and then circuit board. Wasn't this a piece of this? Am I mistaken? That goes in there. That goes in there. Okay, I guess that's just it. And then you put the battery in the battery case and then finish. Okay, those aren't actually too bad. Clean, 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 not on. Solder. Also, I think this needed to be cleaned. Clean that. Buttons. That's clean. That's clean. And that's good. Go ahead and take these things out. Push that thing back. Put the neck back into place. Put the buttons back into place. Bar. This thing. Whammy. Where's my other buttons? There they are. Alright, time to put 1,000,000 screws back in the inside and the outside of this thing. Collect it tomorrow. Okay. Let's clean this. Okay. Those are both clean. Two, three. Turn that on. That's clean. That's good. So we just gotta wait for this thing. Can you leave these on? I can never figure out. Okay, so you can't. We might buy the upgrade for this washer just because it's a pain to wait on this. Okay, does the... Okay, that goes at the bottom. That goes at the top. Okay, so I need to put it, like, way above and way below. That's... Alright. Okay, this one's gonna need to be repaired. That's clean. That's dirty. This, yeah, the top of this is cracked. Dirty. Oh, keyboard is destroyed. Do we have a keyboard? We have nothing for this. Okay, so we're gonna need a keyboard. Go ahead and start cleaning that. We're gonna need a lid. Whatever the hell that is. I think that's a drive of some sort. That thing. Why does it keep highlighting these? Oh, because there it is. Okay. So that's fine. That needs to be cleaned. And this whole board is fried, it looks like. And then that case is cracked as well. Okay. So the pieces that we need are... Hold on. We'll worry about that in a second. Laptop. 58. Okay, we'll add that to cart. Buy. Parts. Laptop. We need a... From the top. Okay. Back panel, motherboard, RAM, disk drive, back casing, and keyboard. RAM. Back casing. Keyboard. CD disk drive. Back panel. So one, oh, and a motherboard. I think the motherboard is the... Motherboard, yep, that's what I thought. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. 6 pieces. Okay. We got all the stuff out of there. Okay, so that's done once the orders get there, assuming I did actually order that. Good. Let's fix the next one. Clean and update firmware. I need to take off that piece, to take off that piece. I'm just gonna clean these by hand because they're gonna have to be resoldered anyways. So that's so much quicker. Okay. So not everything is worth... Okay. That's good. Speaker thing. Get that out of my way. Speaker thing. Screen? No. That screen. That screen. Circuit board. That thing. That thing. That thing. Cap. Back. Battery. Battery cap. Oh, I gotta update firmware. Which means I gotta hack into the system. I'm so fast at this. Finish. Alright. Boop. Take care of that. Parts. Okay. One. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So now we gotta find the pieces that go where they need to go. What does it say goes here? It's in the frame? Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I think it's the metal part. Then this part. Then this part. RAM. That thing. That thing can... Okay, that's the light thing that goes up there, yeah. This is on top of something, isn't it? Okay. Now that we have that, we can do that. That. I feel like I'm still missing stuff. I'm missing pieces. Where's the screen and stuff? Oh, it's still in here. Okay. I was like, I'm missing pieces, dude. Yeah, that goes there. Screen. Okay, clean, repair, paint, AMV crush. AMV crush. That's an interesting color. Okay, some of it does not want to be painted. And you know what? You're gonna get a sticker, too. There we go. Enjoy. Alright, what are we gonna do? We just gotta clean this one. That goes in there, that goes in there, that goes in there. Clean those three. That's fine, that's fine. This needs to be cleaned. Okay, that's good. Screen. Put that back in. Screen. battery case, and last one. So that one's not too bad. Do that. Is that it? Or do we have any more? Okay. Let's do stranger's phone. Repair, clean, update. Okay, do we have a speaker? We do have a speaker. Oh, it's the first time we've had to replace one of those parts. Oh, that's actually the antenna. Interesting. Okay. While that's going on, let's see if we get another clean and repair. Okay, let's check the marketplace, see if we can make some cash. That's the entire marketplace? Oh. I was like, wait, what? We can make 40k on that. It's cursed, broke after a small fall. Price not negotiable. Wait. Broke after a small fall, but it says it works. Don't think that's how that works. License. Oh, I was to say that sucks. It doesn't turn on. Buy that. No. Buy that. Definitely buy that. Put that in there. Alright, let's get this back. Working order. Battery back. Hello? Thank you. That piece, that piece. Alright, stranger's phone assembled. Take the money, put... Wait. Oh yeah, we gotta update the hardware, I forgot. Update hardware. Finish. Okay. There we go. Thank you. Probably apologize. I think I know why I came to your place back then. Usually watch news reports, local, global, live. Build a bunch of notebooks by now. There's old broadcasts a bit about an incident at the Maid Cafe. I've seen your workshop there and forgot about it, but the memory is still fresh. It needs to come clear. Hope she gets better soon. No shots of you personally in that video. Only workshop building. I'm sorry, I'm getting lost in thoughts again. Okay. Okay. These are our for sale items. Okay, I already see a crack in the case. That's not good, but okay. Alright, let's start with the guitar. Okay, looks good. Okay, we got a crack in the neck. What's up? Can I ask you if my grandson's Potendo? He's in the hospital, heart's there with him. He's apple my eye. Must be so boring to lie down all day. Won't believe it. He was assisting me with some wire work, connected a lot of shady devices to the nodes, and turned the whole network into one huge short circuit. Dealing with this mess, some bandits noticed him, and if only could get them to teach him a lesson. Something's not right in this neighborhood. Do you know anything about the Tackers? Who doesn't? I bet they were working for the mall company, building the future. More like building a cardboard box filled with cheap trash. Sakumi, the former champion, your rival. You know, he's muddling the waters and spreading nonsense about you. Don't really want to talk about it. Could you please fix this and make my grandson's life? Okay. Yep. We'll definitely do that. Okay. Okay, so I'm only seeing one broken part, which is actually very good. Okay, that's fried. Okay, that's broken too. Okay, so 2 broken parts, 3 broken parts. No, 4, because this neck makes 4. Are the buttons broken too? Okay. Okay, so we need... Do we have any of these parts? We have a control board. Okay. Not actually, I think it's this, so, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. So we did have one piece of that. So we need buttons, strum, and the front. We need buttons, drum bar, and the front casing. So that will cut into our profits. Oh, we also need, hold on. Also need menu buttons. Oh, nice physics. Cuts into our profits some, but that's fine. Okay. Alright, so we could get, we're gonna get a good amount of money off of this. I don't think we paid a whole lot for this. These laptops are really the money makers, but they are a pain to take apart. Okay, open. That's good. That's good. Clean the keyboard. Clean the case. This one by hand. Looks good. There's that nasty screw. that part out, take that part out, take that part out, and that one. Oh, there's another one somewhere. There it is. Okay, that is actually just a dirty computer that we're going to turn into a truckload of profit. Hold on. Then can we do this? No. I think we need to do... Get out of the way. This thing. Then that thing. Okay, I need to zoom out. That one. Then we can do this one. Where's that little bitty? There it is. Grab that piece. And then there's another. It's not this one. There it is. We gotta do this piece first. But it's keyboard, right? No, there it is. I was like, I know there's another piece. Then it's keyboard. Then this piece. Then this piece. It's always there's like little pieces that get hidden under other pieces. Okay, we're working towards that 1 million so we can get that last license. Let's hope we can make some money off of this one as well. Okay, I see a cracked speaker piece, which is not good. Okay. That's a broken piece, non-broken piece. Do we have that piece? We do have that piece, actually, so that's good. That means one of the broken pieces we have we can replace. Oh, that's a piece that needs to be replaced. Keyboard needs to be replaced. That's fine. That needs to be replaced. Okay, this might be a bust. That needs to be replaced. That needs to be cleaned. That needs to be replaced. That needs to be replaced. Can't get to that screw yet. What am I trying to unscrew here? Thought it was this thing. Oh, they're back here. There we go. That needs to be replaced, which I think is this piece. Yes, so we have this piece. So that's going to save us some money. That's good, and that's good. Okay, so the pieces we need are LED board, RAM, battery, speaker, RAM, LED board. So we have RAM, speaker. We need battery, LED board, keyboard, and slider. LED board. Keyboard. And slider. Okay, so 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. We're missing the battery. I don't think I added the battery. Where is battery? There it is. Okay, so that's that. So I'll have to put that to the side for now. Okay, we have one piece of this that we can replace. Oh, this thing is toast. Yeah, this thing's basically useless. Okay. Well, thankfully we have one of those, but so that'll save us a little bit of cash, but not a whole lot. We do have one of those as well. Okay, so what do we need for this? We need Pretendo. We need a hinge. We need a right audio board. We need a back panel. We need an upper panel. Battery and back panel. Battery, main board. Okay, we need 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need a upper display as well. Okay. So both of those need parts that probably just arrived or about to arrive. Okay, so far we're just seeing dirt. We like to see dirt over other things. Oh, I might have bought a part that I didn't need because it's dirty instead of. That's fine. Having an extra part won't hurt. We might need it to fix a different. solder this. There we go. Yeah, so this one is just dirty. That's actually really good for us. Where did my speakers go? There they are. Battery, cap. Okay, this one's done. What was this part? Okay, there's some computer parts that are in there. Okay. So now we can do this. We should have what we need. If not, we can just buy them. Okay. So this piece, speaker, audio, screen. Oh yeah, I gotta screw it in first, and then that thing, connect, screen, board, that, back, app, battery, close, alright. Alright, so that's that. We got a couple bills. And we should have the parts we need for this as well. So I might have an extra part in here somewhere. So that's fine. Case. Board. Screw. Metal piece. RAM. This thing usually goes in the back, but not yet. That piece. Then this piece. Then this piece can go here, but not yet. That piece has to go, and then this piece? Okay, so that piece has to go first. Then the speaker. I'm trying to get better at this thing, because eventually we have to do all of the things, and then this can go here. Okay. Can this go here? Yes. And then this can go here. That can go there. This can go here. Keyboard can go there. Thing on top. Okay. That would have been a failure there. So that has to go there before metal piece can go there. Got it. Okay, I'm starting to get better with these laptops. Okay, we're almost halfway to the $1 million thing. Let's go ahead and fix this for the guy. Okay, we need a new battery. Clean. Clean. Clean, have those going. Okay, I'm not seeing a repair so far other than the battery being fried, which is fine. Okay. We're gonna have to resolder. Let's order a battery. We're already on that. Where is battery? Battery. Let's get his boy up and running. Battery. Okay. Let's say I need my screens, speaker, audio, board. Not that one. Okay. That one. Oh, I was like, why is that not working? Because I have to screw these in first, and then I can do that. Then I can do that. Cover. Battery. Clean and repair. That's you done. Console works perfectly. Grandson will be over the moon about it. They say he needs to stay for another week. People with big money, they understand nothing. Keeps things in order without him. Place to send into chaos. They want to kick him out and build some trade center here. Japan has gone through a difficult time. Remember, post-war Akihabara. Black market dangers lurking every corner. Hashimoto's came, they set the rules. You know what? The trade slowly picked back up. People are not afraid to go outside anymore. Thank you. Honest person doing honest work the best you can. It's a rare sight these days. Okay, so we need to check. Okay, we're gonna take this order and this order. Let's check the marketplace, see if we have any. That's a good one. We might be able to turn a profit on that one. Buy another box. I don't like Polaroids. That's a good deal. Box. That's probably good. Take this laptop and try to open it. Probably not mine, there's some important info. Try to remember things the old master. He was against it, but you... Thought that it would better for her to talk to the police. No, I'm dealing with them. This laptop, I know that it has all the answers. I feel it. Please, I beg you. Ask the stranger to leave. I recognize you. My husband, back then. We had to leave the city. How could I forget about you? Oh, my head hurts, my memory. Didn't you reassure us that there would be no side effects? This must be your laptop. I actually locked you out of. I'm sorry. That was what happened to her husband, and I insist that she leave now. Okay. Strange. Okay. These should be our 2 orders. There's that. There's an achievement for overdue bills. I'm gonna... Okay. Alright, we do have a battery compartment door, so we're gonna do that. We don't have a battery. So we need a battery. We need a back compartment. We need a board. We need a screen. Say, please tell me the top half is at least usable. Okay, speaker. It's dirty, but still usable. Screen. Okay. So the top half is mostly usable. Where'd that other speaker go? There it is. Oh, it is burned out. Okay, so let's see. We need a speaker, lower display, main board. Battery, lower display, main board. So we have 4 items, and we need 5. What am I missing? Probably back panel. Yep. Okay. Bye. Okay. Lower display. Oh, I had a lower display. Oops. Main board, back panel, and battery. I didn't realize I had a lower display. That would have actually could have saved ourselves some money, but oh well. Okay, boop, put that up there. Okay, I said they dropped it, but it works. It's also cursed. So let's see what cursed means. Okay. Apparently cursed means dirty. That's what cursed means. Yeah, cursed means dirty, so we got a huge deal on this one, is what what I'm seeing. We'll take cursed goods any day, I guess. Oh, we gotta resolder this. Also needs to be resoldered, I guess. Oh, this one's gonna suck. Hey, welcome in, Jimples and Raiders. How you doing today? Seen you the past few days. Hopefully you're doing well. Playing some Marvel Rivals. Nice. Also, I did see your your banner is Banjo-Kazooie. I absolutely love that. I'm a huge fan of Banjo-Kazooie. So much appreciate that. Raid, thank you so much. If you don't know who I am, a MaskofGames play variety games here on the channel, mostly horror, mostly retro. We are continuing our playthrough of ReStory. I think we're possibly coming up to the end of it. But I do appreciate the raid. If you need a raid run for any reason, get you some food, get you some water, or go take a nap. I completely understand. Just throw us a follow, come back when you can. We love to have you. Also, if it's your first time here, feel free to tell us what's your favorite horror game, what's your favorite retro game, or if you have one, what's your favorite retro horror game. We'd love to hear from you. Or just feel free to keep lurking with us. We are playing a chill game. Although I think after this we might jump back into some horror games, maybe a retro horror game. We'll see what's up. But I do appreciate the raid. Tell us how Marvel Rivals going. Who's your main? Who do you main in Marvel Rivals? I don't play a lot of competitive games anymore, but I do know Marvel Rivals a little bit. I just saw they released a new character. Cloak and Dagger. Nice. We're gonna jump back into this. We can keep chatting while we're playing, but I do appreciate the raid nonetheless. There we go. But yeah, I do appreciate it. Right now we are putting back together a PlayStation we got on the marketplace, PS1. We got on the marketplace for a steal. They said it was cursed, and by cursed they mean it was dirty. I kid you not. It was just dirty. That is the only thing wrong with this thing. So we got it for a pittance. Why does this not go back on? What am I missing? Oh, one last screw. There we go. I was like, I know this goes on there. But did you get any solid dubs while you're playing the Marvel Rivals? Or was it a rough night? Okay, I see a burnt out screen already. Do we have a screen? We don't. Get a few good ones. Doing that now. A little Diablo. Nice. Have you played the earlier Diablos, like 1 and 2, or did you get into the game later, like 3 and 4? I know there's some people that got into the series later, which there's nothing wrong with, by the way. Where anybody's like, "Oh, are you one of those?" No, I'm not. I'm not one of those. Little 2 got mostly in 3, yeah. I know people get all crazy when it's like, oh, you must play the OGs. Nah, play what you want, have fun, you know. All right, I need a screen, and I need, what even is that? Trackpad cover. Okay, interesting. Okay, trackpad cover and the display. Okay, so we got to put that to this side, so that'll be finished tomorrow. We're gonna make so much money off of that one. Could actually probably do our orders. Okay, bumper needs replacing. Okay, this thing seems super busted. But yeah, I got started with the OG Diablo back in '93, which plays a lot differently than the later Diablos do, which is part of the reason why a lot of people do not enjoy that one. Okay, which pieces do I have? Alright, so we do have a circuit board, so we can trash that one. We do have a screen, so we can get rid of that. We do have a front panel, which we just need to clean. Do we have a bumper? We don't. Do we have the metal piece? We do have a metal frame, so that's good. So we can get rid of that piece. So it looks like all we need for this is a bumper, which I don't think we have. We do not. So, phone. I think the bumper is one of the cheapest parts, maybe. I'm wrong. Okay. So we'll go ahead and throw that away. We'll move this over here. Love how chill this is. Well, I appreciate that. I try to keep my streams overall pretty chill. But yeah, I do like cozy games from every now and then, but my preference is obviously for retro horror. And just retro in general. I do like... We do play modern games, obviously, but... Survival Diablo, it's not so much chill time. Well, I appreciate that, I appreciate that. There's a lot of people on Twitch, so... Spending any time here is much appreciated. I know you could take your community anywhere, so... I'm very humbled that humbled by the fact that you decided to stop here, so alright. I know the creator space tends to be a bit of a crapshoot sometimes. You never know, you never really know what you're gonna get when you go from channel to channel, so... I try my best not to disappoint. Oh, we get to paint this one. But, let's go with this color. I think the other one gets to be painted, so... Since you rated in, I think we get to paint this controller, too. Yeah, we get to paint this controller, so feel free to tell us while I'm disassembling this, feel free to tell us, Gemples, what color you would like us to paint this Xbox controller. And we'll get that painted, that color, when, once we finish cleaning it. Big fan of blue. Alright, well, we will get you a blue Xbox controller. Okay, turn that on. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, that one's good, and we'll probably have to resolder something here. Yep. Kinda figured. It's right there on the back. Alright. Put that back on. Trigger. Joystick, D-pad, button. That thing. Controller. Other buttons. Okay, played through 30 days is what that achievement just said. Alright, so we get to paint this, and we're gonna go with a blue. Do you have a particular blue? Because we got some blue like that. We've got that kind of blue. We've got this kind of blue. I mean, we've got a whole palette of like, oh, that's more purple. A dark blue. Okay, that's like a purple. These are all like kind of purple. That's not even, okay. That's, nah. Ooh, that's a dark blue. What about that one? It's kind of a purpley blue, but let's look around. Let's see what else we got. That's a purple. I don't know, that's actually kind of a dark blue now I'm looking at it. So let's go back to that one, I think. Is this? Yeah. So, okay. So we got that. That's kind of a purpley dark blue. But we also have... Okay, that's more of a blue. Got that blue. Okay. Yeah, that's a dark blue. Like that one. That's a light blue. Love it. Okay. Yeah, then we'll go with that. These color palettes do not match the color, unfortunately. Sometimes we'll be like, ah, this is a blue, and then it like turns out teal, or like some of these colors do not do not match up sometimes, and it's just like, okay, whatever, man. All right, that is got ourselves a nice dark blue Xbox controller. However, we do have to hack this controller, so we got to reprogram it. Gonna hack into the matrix. Give me just a second. There we go. Cheat code's unlocked. And then send that on its way. Currently, we're trying to make it to a million. Okay, trackpad cover. And display, because that is what we need for the last we need $1 million for the last thing. Gotta put the screw in, then we can put this. Yeah, it's that, then the screen, then the keyboard, then the display, then this, right? Yep. And battery cover, and front. Okay. Sell that. Bumper is the last piece we needed for that thing, so camera, cover, metal, keyboard, joystick, screen, front thing, back, battery cover, bumper. Cool. Oop. We're getting close. Getting close. Okay. Do we have any more order or anything? No. Okay. We need to check orders. I wish there was a way to, like, clear orders. Okay. So, again, let's pay our rent. But we're gonna let the thing go overdue. Because there's an achievement to do overdue. Okay, let's check the marketplace again. We're looking for something that's gonna make us a lot of profit. This could be a good amount of profit. So let's do that. Always grab the parts. You never know what you're gonna get there. And it's not a lot. That's not a lot. Could get a lot of profit off that. Looks like we're doing robot dogs. Robot dogs and our first game duck. So. Okay. So let's see what we got. Got a lot of dirty parts, but nothing. Doesn't look like anything's broken off the start of it. One leg. That's pretty clean. Ear. Visor, eyes. Head looks pretty good. Okay, so far so good. Okay, put all that on to wash. That needs to be cleaned. Okay, looks like we got some dirty batteries. This might have been a huge profit. If it's just dirty, then... Oh yeah, this was just dirty. This is huge. I think the most we spent was like 20 something. And it sells for like 90, so that's like 70,000 profit. Huge money. Where's the... Yeah, there it is. Okay. Where'd my other batteries go? There we go. Okay. Put that on. That side of the head. We need circuit board, that thing, this thing, that side of the head, ear, leg, ear, visor, visor, leg, leg, leg. Robot dog, pure profit. Pure profit. Okay, let's see how this robot dog is. Okay, we got a dirty visor. Basically, we just pray for no broken parts. That's kind of what we're hoping for. Dirty parts is not a problem. Let me go ahead and turn that on. So we should be able to just clean the rest of whatever is going on in here. Oh. 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 Oh, yep. And then... as long as this isn't broken, yep, that's another perfect condition robot dog for sale. Okay, we do have to resolder this though. But that's fine. Okay. So now head, that, motor, eyes, visor, ear, leg, batteries. There we go. That's huge profit that we just made there. Almost to that $1 million. Okay, we've not taken one of these before. We're already seeing some damage, which is unfortunate. Battery compartment damage. I actually have one of these in my desk right now. Oof. Yeah, this thing is toast. This might be better for us to break down for parts. Okay, what am I... Okay. Maybe not. It depends on how much these parts are. There's 4 parts missing. So let's look at a game duck parts. We need a front panel, a motherboard, and a battery cover. I know we need a battery cover. A frame. A front panel. And a motherboard. So how much does that put us? 38, which is still not bad, actually. Given how little we spent on it, I think we still turn a profit here. I did not pay attention how to put this thing back together, so we're gonna have to wing it. Okay, so big board. Little thing. Not sure what that is. Okay, this board. Then this thing? Yes, okay. In the back? No. This thing. Then the back. Put the batteries in. Alright. Not too shabby. That gets us almost to 900,000. So we're almost to the million we need for the last of the things. We're holding off on this. I guess we can do this. We're gonna have to spend some money on it. Actually, yeah, we'll hold off on this. I think our focus just needs to be on getting that 1 million first. Get more parts. How much is the Enjoy? Yeah. It doesn't turn on. That could be good. That could be good. That's too high a price. We're looking for stuff that's low price and has high return, essentially. And it's not Polaroids. I hate putting the Polaroids together. Okay, we might be able to do the links. It says it works, but the rating is low. Alright. Let's actually close our shop and end the day. We haven't done that in a while. Okay, open. Okay, parts. Okay. This thing is wrecked. Okay, that's unfortunate. Battery. Take those out, take those out. Yeah, this thing is wrecked. Can you grab the thing, please? Thank you. Okay, clean that. See just how wrecked it is, shall we? Okay, let's see if we have any of this stuff. Okay, we do have replacement batteries. We need 2 of those, so 1, 2. We can get rid of the broken ones. We do have an ear motor. We don't have a shaft. We need a front right leg, a back left leg, a shaft, and a right headpiece. So we only need 4 pieces, so that's not too bad. Parts. Is this... I think it's one of these. Yep. Okay, so what did we need? Front, right, back, left. Let's do those first. Back, left, front, right, and then shaft and right head. Shaft. Where's the right head? There we go. Right head. Get rid of these. Put those in there. That over there. Get rid of that. Okay. Front right, back left, right head, and the shaft. Okay. Let's reassemble our friend here, shall we? What am I missing? Why is this not working? Oh, the tail. I was like, why is this not working? The tail. Then head. Where's the ear motor? Ear motor. Head. Visor. That. Ear, leg, and thankfully we have the batteries to finish this up. So we actually still saved money because we had a lot of the parts that we needed. Okay, well, he's going for that. Okay. This looks cracked. That's cracked. This is cracked. Okay. This Lynx is not looking good. But we do have a battery compartment already. We have a battery to replace that battery. Unfortunately, this one takes 6. That's 3. Let's hope it doesn't need more than 3. It does. So we're gonna need a battery. Wait. This thing needs 6. It's missing a battery. Okay, do we have that piece? We do have a back panel, so that can get trashed. Do we have the cap? We don't. So that... Wow, this thing is garbage. Front casing we do have. Action button's fine. Triple button we do have. Actually, let's just throw that in there. Double button's fine. Those buttons are fine. Speaker, do we have a speaker? We do not. Thankfully that thing is fine. The cartridge thing is broken. Okay, this Lynx was a terrible investment. Okay, that thing's fine. That thing's fine. Okay, we do have a housing, so this thing being broken, we actually have plenty of the housings. We don't have a light tube. And the circuit board's fine. Okay, so we need a light tube, a cartridge slot, a speaker, a cartridge cover. It says 1 battery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be 6 batteries. I'm gonna say we need 2 batteries. Atari links. We need a cartridge cover, 2 batteries, speaker, cartridge slot, and light bulb. Cartridge slot, speaker, light bulb. So that's 6 things, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. What a colossal piece of crap this thing was. Light bulb. Where'd that housing go? Housing. Where's that plate at? Did I not have a display seal? Oh, I did. Okay. Display seal. I was like, where's the display seal? Cartridge slot. Speaker. Cartridge cover. I think that's it that we needed out of there, except these 2 batteries. Front. Back. I do not think this was worth it. Because it's 3 on each side. Yeah, so this thing was not only, like, the battery screwed up, it was also missing a battery. Man, this person... it was 45. Actually, that might still have made us profit, now I think about it. Oh, we're so close to 1 million. That's crazy. Alright, Marketplace... Let's see if we can find us a good deal. Always get the box of parts. Alright, enjoy... Maybe something... Hold on. Is there more in here? No, okay. Xbox. This could be good. Okay, hold on. I was like, what? Why do we have 3 items? Game Duck. Yes. Yes. Box of parts. No, too high. Too high. Too high. If we get this license, this is why I want to get this license. 20,000 sells for 220,000. No. We'll grab that. No. Sure, those are pretty easy to... Okay. Buy. That should be, between all of those, should be enough to get everything. Box of parts. Box of parts. Okay. Alright, already seeing some damage, which isn't good. Okay, front cover damage. Dirt is fine. Damage, not so much. Okay, so it's just casing damage. Do we have any casings? Of course. We have 0 casing. Okay, so we just need the case of the phone. No, not that. Parts, phone. Casing. Casing. Where'd the front go? Front panel. Okay. Oop. These tiny itty bitty pieces. Where'd that last one go? There it is. Then this thing. Then the screen. Then this thing. That thing, that thing, that thing. Battery in the back. Bam. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get... Oh, we already had an Enjoy to take apart. Okay, that one looks even more messed up than the last one. Okay, I already see a back. I'm just doing this so they're in boxes, because if you take a single screw out of them, it puts them in boxes, which is much easier to manage than having them just sitting around. It's harder to see them when they're not in boxes, like that Enjoy right there that I missed on the counter. Okay, we'll go ahead and work on this one. These things are really easy. Okay, burnt out battery. Cover. Okay, do we have a circuit board? No, the only thing we have is a screen. Okay, so let's look at my pod. Let's see, we need a battery. What is this? We need what? Circuit board, front panel, and battery. Circuit board, front panel, battery. Circuit board, front panel, battery. We still get some money from shredding their parts too, so let's... Okay, front. Yeah, we gotta do this first. Then, oh, we do that, and then the battery. Wait, do we miss the... Oh, I missed the back panel. I also need a back panel. I did not realize we just did not have anything for this. Okay. Oh, it'll be collected tomorrow. Unfortunate. Alright, so let's just start working on all these. See what pieces work and what don't. Alright, already seeing some damage, which we do not like. Okay. Yeah, see, this is the problem with the boxes. They tend to give you repeat parts a lot. And I don't know if that's just a balance thing that they did. What is this? Oh, there's the back piece. Okay, well, we have an extra back piece. I was like, wait, I don't remember us needing a back piece. I just never cleaned it. Okay, that's why that happened. Okay. Okay, front piece. We do have front panel, so that's good. Get rid of that. Do we have one of those? We do not. Okay, so we'll need one of those. That's safe. That's safe. That's good. What is this? Okay, it's just that. Okay. So we will need right ports. It says the fan is dirty. Where is the fan? Oh, there it is. Okay, so we will need for this the Xbox. We need the right ports and the power unit. Right ports, power unit. Buy. You won't be by until tomorrow. That's fine. We'll put that over here. Check this thing out. Battery. Oh, now it wants to put it over there. Okay, whatever. Battery. Okay, batteries are good. Okay, so the back is messed up. Plate is fine. Board is fine. That's fine. Second board is fine. Buttons are fine. This is just dirty. So it looks like it just might be a casing. Oh no, this thing's definitely fried. Is it just a casing issue? Okay, so case and whatever that is. Do we have those parts? We don't. Okay. So for this, we need a sound card and a back panel. For this, we need back panel and a sound card. So when it comes tomorrow, those two will be done. Let's check this Enjoy. Do we have a back? We don't. Okay. So battery, back. Don't have either one of those. Front. Buttons are fine. That's fine. Do we have a... I think we have a screen, right? Yeah, display, so we don't need to buy that. That's fine. I think that's this, right? No, that's not that. That we do have. We have a whole bunch of those, in fact, so... This just needs to be cleaned. That also needs to be cleaned somehow. Okay. Okay, so for this, we need 4 parts. Phone. Enjoy. We need speaker, front panel, battery, back panel. Battery, speaker, front panel. Okay. Put that there. Might as well put as many of these parts back in as we can. And that's where we have to stop on that because we don't have the speaker. Okay. Alright. Please tell me at least this thing can be set up. Okay, not seeing any external damage so far. Let's hope there's no internal damage. Oh, got a broken drive, which we do not have a replacement for. Not good look so far. Okay. Board looks overall okay, though. Okay, so it's just the drive. Sony Play Machine, which unfortunately is also the most expensive part. But thankfully, it's one of the last parts you put in, so this will be... Might as well just clean this myself. It's not going to take very long. Okay. It's actually almost time for opening anyway, so he'll actually be here. Is that the last thing we have? Nope, there's one more. Okay, so by the time we fidget with this thing, he should be... Okay, we need a battery. Do we have a battery? We do not have a battery. Yep, there he is right there. Okay, so far, the only damage I'm seeing is that... this right here, right? No, that's not damaged. Wait, is there anything that's damaged in this? Wait, this isn't damaged at all. Oh, the battery is. That's what's damaged. Okay. I was like, is there any damage? Yeah, there is. The battery just went to the wrong side. I usually keep the damaged stuff on one side. I was like, I don't see a single bit of damage. Screen, that. So this one just had a bad battery. It's actually not bad on it, in all honesty, so if we throw that away, so this should just be all the parts we ordered. Yep. That'll get us back up, and then we put the battery in, put the door on. Okay. Drive. What am I missing? Oh, one screw there. There we go. Put that in there. Alright. Boop. Boop. Front ports. Power unit. Why can't this go on? Oh, because we need the cables, right? You gotta put the cables in the thing. Yeah. Then that cable. Then that cable. Then that cable. Then the case. I'm gonna sell them all at once, that's why I'm doing it this way. Sound card, speaker, buttons, screen, big card, that thing, that thing, that thing. Why did that not work? Oh, because I didn't put those two. Okay. Finally, this thing. I think we need what? Battery, speaker, and the front panel. So you gotta put that first. Then you had to put the screen, then this thing. Then these. And you put the panel in the back and the front. You needed a back panel, right? Oh, we did have back panels. I bought an extra back panel for nothing. Okay, so if I close this, and then I put all of these up here for sale, and then I open again. How much we have? We're sitting at 905. Let's see what happens when he picks up all of these deliveries. Okay. 905. 1.2 mil. So here it goes. We are buying the last license. Bam. That is the last license. That bad boy is going right. I don't know. Let's put that over here. Why not? We'll put that right there. Alright. Marketplace. Alright, let's buy this. Says it works. We can turn it for 100,000 profit. Let's take a look at what this thing is. It might just be dirty. The golden phone. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This thing's got a million screws, dude. Probably got a million parts, too. Just to tick me off. What's the next part that comes off? Gotta be some sort of casing thing, right? Oh, there's still a screw there. Okay, yes, this phone was pure profit. We've officially worked on the most expensive phone in the game. And now I gotta put the dang thing back together. Okay. Screen. Then the cap. Okay. And then the side. And the other side... Okay. Battery, compartment. Alright, we've done it. Now worked on the most expensive phone in the game. I turned a $100,000 profit, essentially. Alright, we need to buy some stuff. More money. Hack things faster, why not? There we go. Alright, so we'll do that. Because we're gonna have to fix this thing up anyways, and it has to be hacked as well. Okay, do we have that frame? We don't have squat for this thing. This thing is destroyed. Alright, we should have bought the cleaner as well. Alright, go ahead and clean that. Hey, Hidden Monkey. So from playing this earlier, just seems so cozy. It's pretty cozy. It's pretty cozy. Hopefully you're doing well today. Hey, we do have a speaker, so we can put that part there. Get rid of that. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Put all those parts there. That's got to be replaced. Doing alright. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. We're just making our way through this game. There's a lot of working parts to some of these things, and finding all these little screws sometimes can be quite a task. So, but I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Let's see. Let's see. There it is. See, like that one right there. Okay, so we need that piece. Sometimes it highlights them, and sometimes it doesn't. I think there's still some little bugs they gotta like iron out. In all honesty. Okay. Okay, so that's good. No, that part does not go there. Alright, so what parts do we need to order? Frame, LED board. Oh, gotta install this first. Let's see, laptop, we need a frame, LED board, a hard drive. The hard drive's fried. How are we going to get anything off of this? Anyways, slider circuit board, and a display lid. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5. We're pretty far into it. We've been playing probably close to like 13 hours, so I would say we're pretty far into it, yeah. We just acquired all the licenses, so So yeah, I would say we're pretty far. LED board. Oh, we had an LED board. Dang it. Can you get that last screw, please? Oh, it is already in. Okay. Alright, speaker. This thing. That thing. I know that's got to go in at some point. That can go in there. That can go in. But yeah, I'm starting to think we're pretty close to the end. Oh, we gotta put the RAM, that's what it is. And then that goes on top of the RAM, and then this goes on top of that. And this can go there. Then, oh, I'm missing a screw somewhere. Yep, there it is. Screw that. Those two. Those two. There we go. Now we need to update the firmware. So we gotta hack into our mainframe. Okay. We're looking for an order that like requires everything, but it shouldn't take as long. Yep, that is much better. Yeah, getting that secondary hack is very good. Okay. You cold? Look at the restored data in your email. Actually, what's wrong with it? Can you keep it for yourself? It's totally wrecked and safer to recycle it. Okay. Restored data. Slick job with the old master. Collateral damage with acceptable limits. Consider the initial mission objective complete. Take its place. Keep doing repairs. The plan remains unchanged. We will bring our vision of the mall project to life. Our goal justifies the means. Take your position and await further instructions. Oh. That's not good. We're the bad guys. Oh no. That's not good at all. That's too high. It's too high. All right. Are we the baddies? Apparently. Apparently we're the bad guys. What a twist. Still waiting for this to be overdue, because there's an achievement for that. Alright, let's see about this dog. Okay, we do have a cracked leg. 3 cracked legs, yikes. Cracked ear, I think we have an extra ear, so that's fine. Okay, who's there? Hi. All is lost. No more concert, no more Occupy, no more repair shop. They lied to us. Had another month to get those documents in, but the bulldozers are already here. Down the street, everything's in uproar. We don't have time to get enough money together for the gear, logistics, anything. What do we do? Hashimoto's on his way to see you. I gotta run, but he'll fill you in on everything. Great. So I'm gonna have to raise the money is what I'm getting here. And I'm guessing that shadow that just showed up is Hashimoto. Battery, which I'm guessing I do have a battery. Don't know how to let myself get dragged in all this. I told them back at the start nothing's going good to come of that concert of theirs, but people found out about it and changed the date right away. Money that they did pull together for the concert is enough. We need a lot, probably as much as this repair shop would cost. Don't look at me. These business people have me in a corner too. All my funds are frozen. I'm in the same boat as you. Offer to sell the repair shop to Takumi and donate the proceeds to the concert. You haven't learned anything, have you? Sure, you have a good head on your shoulders and enough money, but who knows if the offer still stands. Fine. It's no business of mine what you do without this repair shop, but maybe it's worth it. We'll see. Hi. Shop is mine now. I bought it. You do not deserve to own this place anyways. It has always been Old Master's labor of love, not yours. No age is coming, but not here. I'm keep this small shop for myself. They're not going to demolish it. I made a deal with the mall council. Why are you still here? The lease is signed. Hashimoto got his money, so it's over. You may leave now. Give me the keys. Hand over the workshop keys to him. Used to have one of those? Yeah, the robot dogs. Okay, so I think this is the end. No internet. Electricity. Hi. Never thought you had it in you. You rock. Everyone knows the concert wouldn't have been possible without you. Your donation made all the difference. Acoustic is so good, even the bureaucrats of the city got no sleep all that night. Neighborhood rocked to the max. You know what? It worked. Our registration claim went through, so there won't be any malls in Akiba for the foreseeable future. We live in an area of great historical significance. No one can change this. Every person that was forced to sell their business home to those, I think it's supposed to say bastards, got their assets back. It's the law. The corporation went bankrupt because of this. Stock's down at ground level. Can you believe it? Don't think we forgot about you. We bought your shop out for you. Takumi was too quick to sell all your tools, though. The building itself, the walls, the floor, the roof, it's yours now. You'll manage, I'm sure. Take the workshop keys from him. Best repair master in the whole neighborhood. Eat, dance, love, rock music, and have fun, bro. I'm going on a world tour soon. See you in a while. Best concerts I've ever seen. So I wonder... Okay. Hey, there's Bucket. Sorry for bothering you. Aren't you scared? You're just like Old Master now. I can live right above you again. Concert is so cool, and thanks to you. You gave up your old repair shop to help our street. You saved my home. I know it's not enough to manage to buy your stuff. Some of your stuff at the flea market. You're such an inspiration to me. Seeing out the world is full of good people. I'm thinking some traveling. Starting Monday once I gather my courage. Oh, happy Pac-Man, tug on the rope. Oh, is everybody going to come by and say goodbye to us? I'm wondering, like, if I Alt F4 here and pick the other option, can we get the other ending? Reporting for duty. Scared you there for a second. Nope. Time's no need to worry. Building in the mall was planning to kidnap my niece and put the blame on Hashimoto, using me and the police to pull their chestnuts out of the fire. Ended a lot worse had you not interfered. I'm in your debt for life. Founders of that company were going to jail, and I'm all set for promotion, which means I'll have to move to another town to oversee their PD operations. Won't be coming over as often anymore. I'm really grateful for everything you did. Sorry, I need to get some water. A lot more reading than I was expecting. You know, I couldn't think of anyone else to entrust my partner's well-being to. Say that he's a cat in kimono, alright. Thank you for everything. Okay, so we got his flashlight. Hey. Mom says that we're all going to move to some town because Uncle got a promotion. He's going to be the big boss over there. By the way, me and my mom went to the top of the Tokyo Tower to see your concert from above. So high up there and so beautiful. I got distracted. There's a problem. If we leave, you'll never see my Egotakochi grow up and become a huge dragon. What do we do now? They told me to give this and say, Dear Master, this is for keeping our Akiba safe. Calm her down, thank her for everything, wish her luck in her new home. Historic Preservation Certificate. Are we going to see Harui? Okay, I was going to say, just finally over the last day at work. So little time, I'm going to be so mad if I'm late. Saw a video of the concert, you were on fire. I had no idea Repair Master was so cool. I keep studying in a different college and go for my doctorate. Probably won't be seeing each other anytime soon. You know what? Take this. I don't want to get into the details, but that's a rare Autorola that I can't bring myself to sell. Figured it'd be better off with you. Gotta run. I have a train to catch, but I want to say thanks for everything. Wish her luck and say your farewells. I think they're giving us a bunch of stuff with money. Have been doing it all my life. You managed to surprise even an old and tired neighborhood electrician. Sorry, my throat's not... it just keeps giving out on me. I'm going to retire. All land, business, building owners in the neighborhood compensated for their loss personally and got an additional bonus. Nice. Decided to go back to the countryside and dedicate myself to fishing. Okay, well, I'll play that game. Do come over when you get a chance. Don't tell anyone. Reconnect your shop to another power grid. Free energy as you please. Well, not exactly free. Hashimoto will be paying the bills anyways, but probably not going to notice. I'm going to say, we still got... Assurance is the highest consideration. Performance of this skill conducted so smoothly and effortlessly, you handled it all like a pro. Not to mention your dancing. I was surprised exceptional moves. I saw these things for sale at the black market, persuaded these rascals to give them to me. I know how much you sacrificed for us all. It's only fair to at least some of them back. Some personal updates to share. The Hashimoto family estate, the windows, the floors, the bathroom, kitchen. I told father that he'll be managing it all by himself from now on. I'm off to find my destiny. I'm actually leaving the country altogether very soon. Strange tourist recently latched onto me like a tick. Said that I looked at like a retro movie star. Turns out he's a film director. He saw the perfect repentant ex-Yakuza hero in me. Knew the high school acting class was going to come in handy someday. I just knew it. Never see each other again. Happy to attend the premiere and wish him luck. Remember me? Our neighbor. Not long, though. This place hasn't changed at all. Wondering why I came over. Brought something here. I know what you did, how you helped save Akiba. So I pulled some string and managed to get your stuff back. Concert was a great success, perhaps even too much of one. News crews filmed my husband for the report. Very next day, he got an offer for a wedding coordinator role in Osaka. Obviously, I support his decision, so we're moving there together. Well, that will be all. Thank you for everything nonetheless. You did a good thing for us and for all of Akiba. Thanks so much. If you ever have a wedding, celebrate in Osaka. What the hell? Why do I got... Celebrating resounding at the concert, I mean. Those reporters, website URL for them. Now you'll be drowning in online orders. Really got a great job offer. Can you imagine a wedding coordinator at a wedding? There's one condition, though. I'll have to quit drinking completely. I'm not sure... Good opportunity as it seems. My wife says I must do this, so I will. Okay, so they're slowly... It's Akiba. The noise, the crowds, it's always more peaceful here with you. Cleaning up, I'm here about the repair shop. Just like all those people said, it's yours now. Not everything here is mine anymore. Small, but that's a small price to pay. I'm leaving Akiba to grow bonsai trees in the countryside. I don't need much for a good life, just some quiet and zen. Impressed by all that you did to save Akiba, but I'm not going to reward you with knickknacks. Just like the others, here's your reward. Go cover Akiba and thank you for the knowledge he gave you. Oh, just $100,000 cash. Oh, they took all of our licenses. I'm glad to be open up again. Stuff to do again. Oh, the concert was such a blast. I decided to stay with you. I'll keep delivering bills and orders, picking up goods to sell. Just everything on the counter. Oh, I guess you don't need bills anymore, though, since the shop is yours. Hurry, Light of My Life doesn't work at the nearby Maid Cafe, but we're going to stay touch over email. Feels like springtime in my heart. I gotta go now. In my work, speed is of the essence. Congratulations on beating ReStory. Thanks to you, Occupy has kept signature character. You're a local legend now. Your decision's a lasting effect. But that's not all. Even though your friends will stop coming by the shop, you still get online orders. You can keep playing the sandbox mode for as long as you want. Fill online orders and use the marketplace. Plus, buy new licenses, upgrade decoration. Don't forget to review our game. Big thank you from all of us at Mandragora. Well, there you go. That is indeed the end of ReStory. So there is another ending. I want to see... I hope it didn't save. I think it did. I think it's... yeah, it's saved. That's unfortunate. Because there is technically another ending where you don't do what we did. I wish there was a way to go back, because you'd have to play that all over again to get the other ending. Okay, I guess I'm not going to 100% this then. Because I don't want to have to play through it all over again, because getting all of these licenses and all of that stuff is quite a pain, I would say. But... yeah. So that's not bad. Let me pull all these out. I just want to see if there's anything else in this box that's like new. There's our brush. There's our thing. I just want to make sure there wasn't any, like, hidden goodies in here that we didn't get to see before we... Wait, where's my... Did I already put it on the shelf or something? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was like, where's my license for the one thing? Okay. So I'm interested. Do we have a... Okay. So let's see. What achievements do we not have? I'm curious. So the list of achievements we don't have are... complete an order that involves painting, cleaning, repair, and hacking. So we'd have to do all 4 of those. It said there's a ghost in the frame. It says, eye in the sky looking at you. Don't know what that is. Apply stickers. Get an overdue bill warning. Buy 50 boxes of parts. Melancholy. I don't need no people. Don't know what that means. It is possible to perfectly fulfill one's calling as a warrior, called Ronin. Play through 90 days. There's a hidden achievement, which is to get the other ending. Apply 100 stickers. Win at least 1 assembly competition for each device. Remove dirt and dust from 1,000 parts. Reprogram 25 devices. And then play through a whole year. So, that's what is left to do, achievement-wise. So... interesting. Alright. I do think that is probably where we're gonna call it for that game then. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. I think that's a very, very solid game. I think there's some little issues here and there. I think the screws, like, it's still really like they highlight them sometimes. What I think would be nice with those is if like whenever you go over a part, if it would just highlight the screws that are on that part. There those like doing the screws I think is like the hardest thing. Also, I wish that like the area for doing the soldering was bigger because that has like a very small margin for error um for some reason but like it's little things like that. I will say um you know what, let's go ahead and go into review mode for this. So whenever we beat a game, or most of the time when we beat a game, I do like to review a game from a mechanical standpoint, from a story standpoint, and then from an overall standpoint. So we'll go ahead and do that here. Mechanically, this game does what it says on the tin. It is a electronics repair game. Um, I do like mechanically that there's not really any timers. Like the only part of this game that has a timer is when you do the competition stuff. And the timers, at least that we ran into, seem very, very uh what's the word for it? Kind essentially. Like they're not like, oh, you have like a fraction of a second to get under that time like a lot of like race based timers are, where it's like, the developers obviously like ran this race 100 times and they're like, yeah, you have like a 3-second window, otherwise you failed. Like there was like we did like 4 or 5 things, and most of them we had like 30 seconds to like multiple minutes, maybe like a minute extra time left over, which I think is a good way to do that kind of thing, this kind of chill thing. Um, but but yeah, most of this game mechanically is disassembling, cleaning, soldering, painting, putting stickers on at some point, like different components. So like you had Xbox controllers, you had Xbox, PlayStation, different phones, um, just overall just different components from the like 90s to 2000s, technically, or older than that too, because they did have an Atari 2600 and controller. You had the um I was trying to remember all the stuff that's in the game, but yeah, there's some older stuff, there's some 2000 stuff, um but but yeah, it's basically just, you pull it apart, you clean out the components, sometimes you replace the components, and then you put it back together, and either you sell it or you fulfill an order and you send it off. um I will say, I think I missed the part where they said you could just buy something from the marketplace and sell it. I thought the marketplace was a way to get like cheaper components instead of buying it like piecemeal part wise. So there was a good bit of the game that I didn't realize that like we could have been making a lot more money just doing marketplace than doing orders. Um, but it's fine. There, like I said, this is a very stress-free kind of thing. There's no rush to do the game in any sort of way. Um, like really the only thing that blocks your progress in the game is getting licenses, and that's based on, getting money. You have to get money to get the license, and certain people will be like, hey, I need you to fix this thing, and if you don't have the license for it, you have to get the money for the license, and then you fix that thing, and then the story progresses. um it does look like uh the game sells itself as like a choices matter thing. There might be a couple achievements tied to that, but based on what I can see, I think I don't know, other than achievements, if there's really anything in the game mechanically that changes throughout, based on what you tell people. Um, so I don't know. I would have to explore that more to see if there's anything that actually changes there. I do know there are two endings, which I guess we could use as a good jumping off point for the story. I will just say the story is pretty hands off. It's basically the idea that I think it's trying to both be an analogy for the time and for the present of, hey, at the time malls were taking off. There's actually a reason for that, by the way. If you go back to the history of why malls exist, there's a reason why malls kind of took off at the time. There was a big old realty, like everyone was buying up. I don't know about in Japan, which is where this takes place, but in America, malls were taking off because of the way real estate and essentially the way they could buy up land, put a whole bunch of businesses in it, and make a profit. It was a whole thing. There's multiple documentaries on why there was a big push in the 90s and 2000s for malls, um, in America. But anyways, the story is basically kind of a an analogy for like holding on to the past, while advancing into the future kind of thing. Um, which I think, given how things are going nowadays, um, you can kind of see how that message is both a message of the time and of now. We have a lot of companies, one one in particular that's featured in this game, not by name, mind you, but by some of the things in this game, specifically one console, we'll say, who are moving away from people having ownership of their things. Um, but the story is very much just like people coming to you while the things are happening, and um the place around you is kind of being taken away, and things are changing around you, and um it's interesting because basically you kind of become an anchor for everyone as the one thing that doesn't change, essentially. And it gets established in the good ending, because there are two endings apparently to this game. But in the good ending, it kind of gets established that you are kind of the anchor of the neighborhood that kind of establishes the things, and as a part of history. um and I think, like I said, I think nowadays this kind of message, it's important. Like we talk about it as a retro channel ourselves, how sometimes it's important to look back through history and learn from um the things of the past. Obviously, there are a lot of great modern things that are still happening, right? We're getting new things every day, and people are still advancing game development and game design and stuff like that. Just because something is old does not mean it's the best or the greatest or anything. But there's still amazing experiences that people don't know about, and we show that stuff off on this channel all the time. So I do kind of like the message of this, of like remembering remembering how we got here, kind of thing, and having history as our anchor and stuff like that. At least what I got from this. Um and it has a lot of references and a lot of cool stuff, and having an official Atari partnership is really cool too. See, I would actually like to see more of that kind of thing. I wish developers and companies would do that. I wish they would like team up with independent developers, not in a let's like buy them out or funnel money into their project, just as a like, hey, let's show our products, or allow them to use like our products in their thing. I think there's a window, an avenue of like partnership for that kind of stuff, that's still not really explored. So that was really cool to see. So, to move into the overall kind of aspect of this, I don't do like 5 stars or 10 out of 10s. I don't really do that kind of rating system when it comes to games. I don't really feel like that gives you a whole lot of information. That's why I kind of do like more of a wordy review. Um, but overall, this game took us about 13 hours. It does have like a never ending mode. There is other achievements. There's another ending. This game's about $20. I will say it probably could take you a little bit longer. It could take you a little less time, depending on how long it takes you to interact with the game. It is on sale, which I think I did get it on sale currently for $18, so a couple dollars cheaper than that. Um, some people might think that's a little bit high of a price tag. If you like the gameplay loop, it's probably fine for that price tag. For me personally, I think that's fine. I think it has a lot to offer. Again, there's the replayability. We really didn't even get to some of the other achievements that are in the game. Again, I think there's some hidden achievements. We didn't get all of the equipment. We didn't get an order that has like everything, like the do everything thing. We didn't even get that many orders that needed like stickers, so we didn't get to use stickers that much. Um, but I think we could definitely get like $20 worth of gameplay out of this if we really wanted to. Um, I if you like the idea of kind of a repetitive fix, clean, paint kind of game, I think you could really enjoy this game, and I would recommend it. If you don't like, if you're looking for a lot of variance, this game probably has, let's see, what, 25, I would say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 30. I would say 25 to 30 objects. So there's a good bit of variance. Again, you need licenses, so you are going to be spending your time probably doing the beginning items a lot more than the later items. Like we did one of the expensive phone, which is the $1 million license. Um, but like it's one of those things that you'll be doing the basic stuff more often than the later stuff, but there's quite a few objects to work through. I do see this game having some like there's potential for DLC here. There's potential for expansion here. There's honestly there's potential for like prequel or sequels here. Like they could go further back and do like older consoles. Like they only really have like the Atari 2600 as like an older console. There's a lot of consoles in that generation. Like there's the NES, the Super Nintendo, Master System, the Genesis. Like that whole generation we don't really see. They could also go forward. They have, they could add a whole bunch of systems. They could also just bring stuff back and do some other stuff. Like there's a lot of not only replayability, but there's also a lot of expandability here. So that being said, if they decide to do that stuff, I do think it is worth your time if you like that kind of gameplay loop. So that would be kind of my recommendation. If you like the gameplay loop of kind of doing a menial task over and over again, with kind of a chill atmosphere, then this is probably for you. I will say I wish there was a bit more music variance. After a while, I think maybe like 5 tracks, 4 or 5 tracks. There's not a whole lot of music. It's not a whole lot of music. So you might have to put your own music on to have something to listen to while you vibe through the game. But other than that, I think the characters are good. I think the world's good. I like the design and stuff. Like I said, there's little stuff like I wish the screws were easier to see consistently. I think some of the things do seem glitched at certain amount of time. Like sometimes you can put like a part in early, or sometimes like you try to put a part in and it's like not at a perfect angle, so it's like, okay, why is this not working? And then you like rotate it a little bit and then it goes in. So there's little stuff, and the soldering needs a bigger area, because like when you try to solder, if you go off by a little bit, it just like completely ruins the line. Like there's little stuff that I feel like they could adjust to make it a little bit easier. But that being said, thank you so much for joining us for this gameplay and playthrough of ReStory Chill Electronics Repairs. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next gameplay playthrough. Bye, YouTube. All right, Twitch, hang out with us for a little bit, and we'll talk a bit, and we'll figure out what we're doing next.